Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Out of Ore. Um, I've got quite a bit done between episodes. I was able to finish off cleaning up the factory complex, which I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. Because one of the I really wanted to finish this before I moved on to anything else, because last season I ended up building that huge factory and I technically didn't finish it because I didn't actually finish any of the walls. So I ended up going through, I dug it all out and cleaned it all up, and apparently I forgot to turn that light on. But yeah, I went through and I put lights in, so it's relatively lit up. Because, well, I mean, when I was digging, it was really dark down here, so I thought, I partially as a decoration, but also to be able to see. So I'm really happy with this this setup. Everything's been working perfectly fine to get materials as I've been digging out. You might notice that it's a little bit down from what I ended up starting out or ending off with last episode, because I think we had more than 4 million last episode, but I ended up having to buy all of the concrete and everything to be able to do that. But I mean, even with that, I still ended up coming out well ahead. I think last episode I also ended up increasing this because there was more power needed, but I also ended up putting in, so these lights are actually on a separate circuit. They're actually powered by this solar panel right there, just to make it easier to manage power, because that way I can extend other things with this, like I can extend whatever conveyor system that this is going to end up using for this. But yeah, it was a lot of work to dig all of this out, but I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I ended up getting a bunch of materials in addition, so I've got all of this stuff processed from all the digging that I was doing, so I'm gonna end up selling that now so that we can actually see what we're dealing with. Yeah, so over 7 million at the moment, so we're in a great position right now to be able to get all the materials that we need for starting underground mining. But in digging, one of the things that I discovered was this right here, which I ended up buying an analyzer. This is iron ore. And if we look at the map, it is right here. So it looks like I was right that these dark colorations are ore deposits, but they're not like, it doesn't seem to be like other maps where it starts at the top and works and is all the way down to the bottom. It looks like they're spread out and underground. So this might actually be the first thing that we end up tackling with the underground mining. I'm going to try and dig this out a little bit and try to clear off as much as I can to see how big this is. Because if this is pretty big, you know, like if this is the highest point of this, I'm gonna need to get a some sort of tunneling system going to like spiral down to be able to dig this out, and then slowly dig my way down through this ore patch. So I don't know how big it is. I don't know how wide it is, how deep it is. So I guess the first thing to do is to check to see how deep it is. I mean, there's only a little ways in, but I've got a ore detector on this, so I might as well take this downstairs. Oh, have I made it low enough to actually do that? That will, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Because I don't know if I made the ceiling or the roof high enough to be able to clear that. So, yeah. I guess we'll find out. This is agonizing. I really wish there was a transport vehicle that I can actually use to get tracked vehicles from one place to another. I mean, for some of the tracked vehicles, you can basically put it in your pocket and take it wherever you need, but stuff like this you can't, because this is actually in two pieces, which means that you have to take both of the pieces, put it in your pocket, and then reassemble it. And I don't know if you've seen any other videos, or I did a short on this trying to attach this and the whole thing flipped over. Yeah, so yeah, reattaching these things is not an enjoyable experience. So I really would like to avoid that. All right, so what have we got here? Oh, I am starting to get into down. Is that good? I can't really see I can't see the screen. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's lower down. It's still iron ore. Still iron ore. Okay, so that is really... I mean... Well, what have we got? So this is 854.3... 854.3, and this, the top of it is 9.1, so 8, so 600 feet or 600 meters. I'm assuming this is meters, right? Yeah, it's like 700 or 800 meters. Like 600 or 700, yeah. So, and that's just the limit of this thing. So if this goes even deeper than that, we are set for iron. So that is definitely a better money maker than having to, I mean, don't get me wrong, pay dirt is pretty lucrative, especially with with this factory going. But yeah, it would be way more beneficial to where did I put... Oh, there's the loader. to dig up some iron, because this will end up processing it into steel. And then... And this is kind of underground mining, so it's all good. I'm just going to use this to clear out space. And see how much this ore patch is. I mean, I don't know whether it's the entire, like that, the spot on that map was pretty big. I don't know if that is an indicator that the entire, that like that entire ore patch is that width, or you know what, how about I just do this? I made these turnaround spots for a reason. You know what? Yeah, that's the wrong... Oh, that's terrible. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. That's what I want. Let's clear this out here. So whether we've got more room to maneuver. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna take that there, maybe. Oh, am I stuck now? I hope not. Now, is that iron and stone, or is that just iron? Because I seem to be jamming up on it, like it's not seeming to want to dig it up. But I mean, I did get at least a small scoop of it, because I ended up, I don't know if you noticed when I was selling the ores, there was a little bit, I think 100 bars of steel. Well, that was from this. So I suppose it's digging it up. When I first saw it, I thought it was stone, and I was gonna have to rethink the digging plan that I was gonna do anyways. Because one of the things, because if that was the level of stone, like if stone was already starting at that point, instead of doing the entrances above, I was gonna end up going lower. But I still might do that and rethink the mine entrances, because if I use this factory as the ground floor and then dig out everything else based on that, like this is going to be the starting point, and then everything else is going to be lower. Every mine shaft that I dig is going to end up starting at this point. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of makes the one entrance that I made kind of useless, but I mean, I might revisit that at some point as well. I did give myself enough room to maneuver around here, but not quite. Oh wow, this is going quite a ways. And if it's at least 600 meters deep, then that's a lot of iron that we could be processing. Have I started processing some of it anyways? Oh yeah, look at that. So we've got almost 2,000 bars of, or ingots of, well, I guess they're bars, of steel at this point, and that's just from the little bit of digging. This is just surface. It's just surface iron that I'm digging up. I wonder if I could use the steel to create some of the steel blocks that I need to be able to do more building. But honestly, if it's a little bit cheaper, it's to make it manually, it's annoying. It's really painful. Well, I still haven't gotten the tunneling machines yet, but I mean, this should be good for being able to get an influx of even more money. We might even be able to pay back the loan from the company and put back even more than we ended up getting in. I mean, we've expanded the company quite a bit. I mean, we're at level 63 now. So we've been growing quite a lot. At least in all the digging that's happening. Honestly, this one actually makes a pretty decent tunneling machine anyways. I mean, it's definitely digging a bigger hole in the than any of the tunneling machines will end up doing, but still. What I might do is, if I dig out a big enough space, maybe I'll end up, instead of getting the tunnelers, using the excavator in there and start digging down. But I really want to get the excavators going, or the tunneling machines, and the actual underground mining stuff. Even though this will scoop up way more material than that ever will. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna park this here. Oh. Is it a good idea to park that there? I am going to park this over here. And clear out a little bit of space here. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to check out how much steel I've got, and I'm also going to check out, it's still going. Oh, wow. We've already got a full stack of steel. All right, let's sell that. I suppose it wasn't that, well, yeah, so decent amount. Yeah, so this is really deep in here. Where am I? I can't see myself. Oh. So this is over here. Okay, so maybe those dark spots aren't, or maybe there's just the best guess at locations. Because this is pretty big. What should I do? I guess I'll purchase the vehicles that I want to use and then go from there. Because I want to get that and I guess that tunneler. I haven't used these very much, so I don't really know. And you know what? For the sake of completion, I'm gonna get that as well. And where can I put these guys? Oh, you know what? Just because I really like seeing the helicopter deliver these things, I am actually going to do this up here. Because I can. Okay, first one. Where's it coming from? There we go. Perfect. So that is our loader. This is our rock truck. Perfect. Now we need our tunneler, which is huge. Well, I mean, it's long. There we go. So that's everybody here. We've got the loader, we've got a rock truck, and we've got a tunneler. The tunneler is going to be annoying because I probably should... Because it is a tracked vehicle. So I probably should have done that down there, but... oh, whatever. Although, actually, do I need this right away? I don't think I need this right away. I'm gonna leave... oh, actually, I'm thinking, so... at least for now, what I'm thinking is... using the tunneler to dump material and just onto the ground. So like getting it from farther in and bringing it back out, and then using the... this bounces all over everywhere. Then using the loader to get it into the rock truck and then use the rock truck to deliver it. Since I haven't really used the tunneling stuff much, it's gonna take some getting used to for this. I mean, I don't know whether it's gonna end up being easier or more difficult than using using any other like using the excavator or not, but I mean, actually, wonder if I can get the bigger rock truck over here and then try. I don't know if I can reach into it. Because this holds more. This holds more than the tunneling or the underground mining rock truck. I don't really have fuel low. Oops. Okay, well, let's start with getting this lined up here, and then I'll go get the rock or the fuel truck and fuel up the vehicle, apparently. Oh dear, I didn't realize how much I ended up using of the fuel. Okay, all better. All right. I'm gonna go put this up. Either that or I didn't fill it up all the way. I might not have, because I think at the time I didn't have much money. Whoa! Got a little bit of air there. All right. Probably not a great idea to try to do jumps with a a fuel truck, but hey. I almost want to do that again. Okay, let's leave that there. We'll take this guy down there. I mean, we're gonna need them at some point. I mean, I suppose you can use any vehicle for tunneling. It's just a matter of how much tunneling that you want to actually do, like how big your tunnels are. Oh, that launched me into a concrete pillar. I mean, theoretically, I could use the biggest loaders for tunneling if I really wanted to. I just have to make sure that I dig up enough space to be able to accommodate it. These guys are both mostly designed for small tunnels. So, I mean, as soon as you start getting into larger tunneling, you're probably going to end up wanting to get larger vehicles than this anyways, just because it doesn't actually move a lot of material at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna try this for now. I guess there's no way to extend this, is there? It's just, it is what it is. We'll back this up here. Like that. Maybe. Whatever. Hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, so what's the controls for this? Shift is that. This raises and lowers. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. I want this to be in low. Shift is gonna take me there. I don't want it to be too low because then it's gonna end up digging into the ground that I need to go on. So why is the tunneling thing at this front? Okay, it's clearing some material now. I just need to go forward. Oh, but the back is not open. You, I think. You. There we go. So if I just go forward like that, that works. Sort of. Not really. It's weird. So if I go too low, like right next to the ground, it doesn't... It lifts up the vehicle, unless... Oh, maybe I'm... Like that? I mean, it kind of works. And then I just back this up a little bit more. Did that shut off? It shut off completely. So I have to open them back up every time I get in and out of this? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this is definitely made for a two-person team, because... Oh, that's... Come on. Why won't you turn? That's... Ugh. It's like trying to control a... It's like trying to control a dog's wagging tail. I mean, it sort of works. I'm gonna have to line this up a little bit. There we go. I think. Sure. Nope. Okay. Maybe. I mean... It kind of works. Theoretically, what I could do is close that. Do a little bit of digging. fill it up, and then and now I'm stuck. Nope, there we go. That's better. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. It's a little engine that could. Okay. Now. And then unload. Well, that kind of works. And then we just go like this and dig some more. Maybe. Did that shut? Why did that shut off? Did I hit the wrong button? I must have hit the wrong button. I didn't get out or anything. Controls are a little bit finicky. Definitely takes some getting used to. Oh, overloaded. I gotta back up again. I mean, it's definitely not as fast as just using the huge loader to get the job done, but oh yeah, when I end up doing that, it shuts off the tunneler. Huh. Weird. So, if you open the back hatch of that chute, it shuts off the tunneling, the boring machine at the front. I mean, it works, but now that I know how it works, I can deal with it, but it's just a little bit weird. Okay. I can live with it. I don't know if this is just like something like the excavator where you just gotta get used to the way that it works. Either that or it's shutting off when I overload it. That could be possible too. Have I filled the rock truck? I think I have. Yep. Well, I mean, close enough. This is... Oh, I gotta stop talking and driving at the same time. Can't handle it. This is a little bit more tedious than using the big loader. But wrong button. But I mean, it does work. I'm doing tunneling. But yeah, I think for now at least for this one, I don't know whether I really want to use the tunneler for it. It's just so slow. mind you, compared to open pit mining, tunneling mining is going to be slow. I'm wondering, maybe I clean up this spot here. I'm kind of coming in at a weird angle as well, so I don't... Let's just park this thing here. For now, at least. No, I want to go the opposite direction. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I want to tackle this, because, I mean, it's digging quite a bit of material. And theoretically, if I can get some... If I can get... conveyors down... and pull that kind of... and use the conveyors to move the material, might be easier, but... So basically, it's a tunnel width high at this point. I'll bring this in here. Whoops. A little too close. Bring this over to here. I think that works. And then... I don't know if that amount of material is good or bad, but... they're pretty fun to use, though. I mean... yeah, I wonder if the tunneler is kind of like the excavator, where if you're good at it, if you get good at it, then you'll be able to do a lot. But until you figure out how it works, you'll struggle. I mean, that's how it seems to be. I got too many things in the way. It's constantly changing the view, and it's almost seizure inducing. Ugh. Well, hopefully it's not literally seizure-inducing, because I'll have to put seizure warnings, or risk of seizures warnings at the beginning of my videos, just because of how much flashing and bouncing around the view the camera ends up doing. I don't know if that's a lot of material or not. I mean, I don't think it's as much as the yellow trucks, but I mean, oh, I probably want to, do I have enough room to turn around here? Probably not. Oh, I'm gonna pull an Austin Powers. Get stuck in here. Oh, almost. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. So what I was thinking is if I go in this direction and clear this out, and then, oh, needs to be in like over top of the rock truck for it to actually go in the rock truck, just so you know. So what I was thinking is dig this out a little ways here so that I can actually get like enough to get the tunneler in here so that I can go that way, because it looks like as of right now the height of this is about the height of the tunneler, so being able to use the tunneler to clear this out is probably more than enough. But I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it either, because I mean, I've never done, I haven't played around with underground mining in this to be able to know. And as much as there's probably lots of tutorials out there to be able to do it, I really like playing around and learning how it works myself, especially since I have to build up muscle memory basically for me to be able to do it well enough. And having somebody describe it to me doesn't, I mean, it's helpful, but I have to actually do it to really understand it. That makes sense. And I honestly don't know if I probably should watch a few just to see if there's any like little tricks that I can do, and then play around with it afterwards to get it right. But I guess that's good. Is that full? I mean, it looks pretty full. I mean, it's close. It's almost there. I mean, it's an overload state, so Mind you, I've reached the point where unless it's in like maximum overload, it's like not full, even though it's probably supposed to be, you're supposed to fill it to the end of the yellow line and not supposed to put it into the red, but it's just mentality right now is I want to move the most amount of material possible, and the only way to do that is to put it into the red every single time. Well, I mean, even if it's a small amount of material, it's still... The tunneling machines work pretty fast. Or at least these underground mining machines work pretty fast. I mean, for what they do, because I mean, if you only need to... If you're only taking out a small chunk of material at a time, and you're making sure that you're only taking out a small chunk of material at a time, then yeah, these work really well. And I mean, that's all we're needing to do with this, is just taking this down a layer at a time. Theoretically, all of that stuff up above is going to end up wanting to fall down on this too, so I'm probably going to have to figure out, probably next episode, because I think I'm running low on time. But I'm gonna have to think about how to keep the roof from caving in. 'Cause I mean, I don't think there's true cave-ins, as in the material up top drops and disappears. I think it's just periodically drops roof material onto the floor, which can be a bit nasty if you're trying to make sure that it's a nice clean road that you're working on. Oh, let's stay. If you're trying to maintain a nice clean road, that's gonna be bad for you. You don't want it dropping on the ground, because then you'll end up having bumps all over everywhere, and it's not gonna end up being able to drive your vehicles. As it is, I have made a mess of this over here. It really bounces a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this load. Oh, I got this absolutely to maximum. Perfect. So I guess the biggest advantage of these guys is that it ends up taking like, it looks like it doesn't hold a lot, but it you can pile it on top enough that you can bring a lot of material. So I don't know what the capacities are like, because well, I mean, I looked at them once, and capacity wise, it's definitely better to use one of the yellow trucks, but it's not feasible to use the yellow trucks in tunnel situations or underground mining, because they require way too much space. But at any rate, I think that is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date on new videos coming out, and if you want to help support the channel, if you want to support the channel even further, I have a link to Patreon in the description and on my channel. I will see you in the next video, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.